Friends, Spam Jalapeno. So this is going to be a tough one for me. I hope you all can bear with me, but we're going to get through it. I promise you that. I've been drinking a little bit, but I've been cooking a little bit as well. And so I decided I wanted to try these Spam flavors, right? Like they have a hot and spicy, they have a bacon, they have this one that I just showed you, the jalapeno. They have a few spicy ones. And I thought, I want to get at that. I like Spam. I'm not a big Spam guy, okay? But for what it is, meat in a can, I mean, come on. So I thought, what are we going to do? And so I made Musubi. Masabi? Musubi? What do you call it? What do we call it? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I knew of the Japanese Hawaiian musubi, but I've never made it before. And tonight, I made it. Here's the finished product. Let me just show you the finished product, what I came up with. So some musubi, okay? That's the jalapeno Spam, some sticky white rice over a bed of chive, ghost pepper, scrambled eggs, basically. That's all that is. And here's what we have on this plate. So this is the jalapeno Spam uncooked. And as you can see, I took a few bites off of it because I was cooking with it. So I wanted to know if I needed to add some salt, if I needed to add some pepper, whatever. Let's give this a bite. You can see a pepper right there. You see that? Spam. I mean, ingredients: pork, jalapeno peppers, contains vinegar, water, salt, modified potato starch, sugar, sodium phosphate, flavoring, sodium nitrate. So it's fully cooked, right? Spam. It's fully cooked. So it's a texture thing for me, right? Like this chunk of just fucking Spam meat in a can. It's a lot. You know what I mean? But you can taste the jalapeno in that. You can taste the jalapeno. It tastes like, it's hard to say if it's fresh or pickled, but you can taste the jalapeno. Okay. Now, I cut some slivers, jalapeno, Spam, and I cooked them. I added salt and pepper to it. A little too salty, just a tad bit. It's a little too salty. But it's so much better than, just right out of the can, right? And here's the other piece. I took a bite of that earlier on while I was cooking the musubi, just to get my flavors and everything right. So I took a bite here on the review. It's much better. I think I put too much salt in it. So nonetheless, there's what we have. I mean, jalapeno Spam, the fresh little bite straight out of the can, like, it looks like fucking dog food. but it has a straight pepper forward jalapeno taste to it. And that I can appreciate. When you render it down and you cook it, like we did here, it loses a little bit of that jalapeno bite and flavor. We need to keep that. So this was the first musubi mold I made. I don't have a mold. I just use the can and willy-nilly'd it, right? So I took the least impressive mold that I came up with for the taste test in this video. The two that I showed you here on the plate that is actually dinner, okay? Those ones held together pretty good. You can see this one's breaking up a little bit, but and again, this entire dish is going to come through with the musubi plus the eggs with the ghost pepper and chives. But, you know, for a first time, I think I did pretty good. A lot of rice on this one. A lot of rice on this one. Let's try it. That's the best bite so far. Hands down. And again, not again, but I didn't add anything to the rice. The rice is a prepackaged rice that I bought for this. It took me long enough to get 3 pieces of the musubi to come together in a way that I felt comfortable displaying it, talking about it, whatever. So yeah, I didn't make the rice. Everything else, though, we came up with. The flavors are there. See how the rice is falling out of the bottom? I've got some work to do on this recipe, but this won't be the last time I make it. It's absolutely delicious. And I think that the Spam jalapeno adds an extra layer of some spice. I haven't had any spice to any of this so far. And I can already feel it in the front of the gums a little bit. So I got this little sauce here. And this is a sauce that I eat most of the time with sushi. And all it is green wasabi and soy. So let's try it with that. Ooh. Wow. Wasabi, man. That'll clean you out real quick. It's absolutely delicious. The synopsis of this video, while this one is not holding together super well, the other two that I plated on the dish over there that I showed earlier, they're holding together much better. If you're not mixing your soy with wasabi, I don't know what you're doing. It's absolutely phenomenal with sushi and this kind of meal. How did I do? I'm not sure. There's a good amount of rice that came off with that. I learned some things tonight. Now, I enjoy cooking and I enjoy creating a dish that looks good, looks phenomenal, and tastes really good. This was the first time trying this. And I'll let you know. The rice has to be cold and the Spam has to be cold. Because if you try to make the musubi, and like, this is my best one. This is the last one I made. Look at this one. Oh, see, right when that happens, it was holding together really well. And you can see this whole piece is still holding together really well. So I got close. You know, visually it looks really well. The taste is on point. I didn't bring a fork with me because I didn't plan on trying the plate that I made, but I'm going to devour this. But I want to try these eggs. These eggs are just scrambled eggs with chopped chives and slivered, kind of diced, but more slivered ghost pepper. We're just going to take a handful. I hope you guys don't mind. And they're creamy. You know what I mean? They're really sticky, creamy. There's a good amount of heat on those. The thing about it is, if you just add, I added 2 ghost peppers, 2 of them, 6 eggs, 2 ghost peppers, and some dried chopped chives, all I had. That's the heat of the dish so far. Normally when I make this sauce right here, this little soy sauce and whatever, usually like at a restaurant or whatever, it comes out more pasty. This one's a little bit more liquidy than what I would normally go for, but I don't have any more I keep wanting to say horseradish. That isn't horseradish though. What is that? Guys, my mind's slipping me. I've been drinking a little bit tonight. Bear with me. I love you all. I thank you for being here. But here's the other one. See? It just already lost that one side of the rice. So I've done pretty good. I'm happy with it. The flavor is there. The cook is there. The flavor is really nice. The cook is on point. It's just I need to get that mold a little bit tighter. Now, I went back and forth with putting the musubi in the fridge, out the fridge, Obviously I cooked the the jalapeno Spam. I cooked that, rendered that down, cooked that, cut them into like what, I don't know, little chunks. But of all of the different flavors of what you can get with Spam, because this is a review about Spam jalapeno, it's not a review about my cooking. It's a review about Spam jalapeno. Straight out of the can. Just in a skillet, a little olive oil, a little salt and pepper. And then, the final form of this. This is the best form of musubi. When I first started cooking the plate and the idea came to me, I tried a bite of the jalapeno Spam straight out of the can. I tried a bite of it. And the texture really got to me, and it still does. But it had a nice jalapeno kind of flavor and kick to it. You know what I mean? Like it had a little something to it. So, since this is not a review of Ghost Pepper Eggs and whatever, it's a review of Spam jalapeno. I kind of have to go back to just the original fucking pig pink straight out, And while that texture is just something you got to deal with, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Outside of that, I've got some work to do on my Japanese Hawaiian cooking. But I'll get it. I just need a little bit more practice. See, this one's holding together a little. See, that's going to fall. Is it going to fall? Yep, there it goes. It's going. Yep. Boom. See? So that one, it held together pretty good. It's just, I think with homemade rice, it would be a little bit better. And I think I could mold it and hold it better. But again, I didn't have a musubi mold. I just used the can, and just lined it and fucking did it, and anyways, I'm gonna stop gabbing. That's all I have tonight. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who tunes in, who likes the content. This was a fun one for me. It was a new one for me. It took me a while to make these. I'm going to be honest with you. This wasn't an easy dish to put together. Up here, it was real easy. But what we have in front of us, it wasn't that easy, and I rushed it. If you want to make musubi, you have to cook the rice, cook the Spam, let them cool down for again, this is just off the top of the head after I've done this, for a day. 24 hours would be phenomenal. 12 hours would be great. I mean, I did 20 minutes. I cooked the rice, 20-minute chill. I cooked the Spam, 20-minute chill, and then I built it. And that's why it's not staying together and doing all the things. But the flavor is there. The components are there. The idea is really there. I just need a little more work on the construction aspect of what I did. So anyways, long video. Guys, Spam jalapeno. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. It's got a little bit of a bite. I think once you cook it down and cook it and implement it into food like this, you lose a little bit of that true jalapeno flavor. But hopefully you're making up for it in, some ghost pepper eggs or whatever else you may want to do. Season it with like a little bit of a 7-pot Primo powder or some 5150 pocket sand, something like that. Might really, it will enhance it. Guys, I'm blabbing. I've been drinking. I told you that at the very beginning of this video. And if you've stuck through for this entire ramble session of Spam jalapeno, I appreciate you. I really do. So, with that, we'll kill it. We'll see you next time.